Time for baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Roberto Hernandez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, Matt, he did his job in his last start. He threw 7 complete innings, but still didn't get a decision. We'll see if he can get the W this time around.
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in right on the heels of a 4-for-5 ball game a night ago.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit out towards second. Zobrist is there. Throw on to first, and Ellsbury's a ground out victim to open up the ball game. So now let's take a look at Joe Girardi's lineup for the visiting Yankees. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really a guy that's fueling this offense right now. He's a guy you cannot fall asleep on when he gets on base because he loves to run. In fact, he's in the top 5 in steals in the AL. So we'll see if he can add to his total in this one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Push to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Alex Rodriguez will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground.
No, that's
but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. One and two, here it comes. Runners off for second. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, here's a manager showing early on that he's not going to play it close to the vest. They put the runner in motion, and this is the perfect hit and run. Now there's runners on the corners, and they're in a good spot to drive in the game's first run.
Standing in now, Mark Teixeira. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Wow, well, there you go. Just more of the same right here. You know, one of the hallmarks of this winning streak is that they've been able to get on the board first quite a bit. And they keep it going here as he drives in the run to make it 1-0.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez goes down to get the off-speed pitch here as this is sent in the air out to left. It's got some carry to it. And that ball is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as the Yankees start to pull away a bit. It's now 4-0.
Boy, give these guys some credit. They've come into this game swinging the bats, and they've jumped all over this guy. 3-run homer here makes it 4-0 already here in the first, and these guys look like they're out for more.
Stepping in now, Kelly Johnson. High in the air out to center field. There to take it now is Jennings as he makes the play for out number 2. And with that, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for Tampa Bay. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, anytime you look to that left side of the infield and you see Yunel Escobar, you're talking about one of the best arms in all the game. We'll see if he gets to put that on display in this one.
Anton Richardson will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 4 runs here in this half inning. Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first now in St. Pete. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Erasmo Ramirez gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, not a big strikeout pitcher here on the mound, so expect to see a lot of balls put in play, defense being very involved. Should be fun to watch.
Desmond Jennings will stand in, and as you can see, his home and road splits there. He's been a much better hitter away from home. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, EK, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
And they're already well on their way to another win, and we've only played half an inning. I tell you, this team can score runs in bunches, and they're off to a fantastic start here.
And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. What's the key for them tonight, Steve?
Well, it certainly wasn't a good start. You're down by a ton after the first. So stay patient, chip away. You've got 9 innings to go.
David DeJesus will stand in now. Happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. One out, nobody on. Ground ball left side. Johnson comes up with it. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Matt Joyce will stand in as we show you the numbers for his last 8 ball games, and he continues to be as hot as anyone on the ball club. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Toward left center and fairly deep. Gardner going back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They trail here 4-0. Yonhervis Solarte makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Sent on the ground out to second. Zobrist has it. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Brett Gardner will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Well, he's going through a stretch right now where he's hitting over 350 in his last 10 games, and that's the reason why his season average is so good right now.
Bases are empty, one man out. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Looks like he's finding his bearings here a little bit better in the second after a rough first inning. He gets the strikeout right here, but boy, he could have used one of these an inning ago, that's for sure.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Loney will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 4-0. Ben Zobrist will dig in for the first time as he'll enter play 6th in the American League in hitting.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch he'll lean on it, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Gardner will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Batting fifth, first baseman.
And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. James Loney will stand in, and as we give you a look at his splits versus right and left, he's had the better of right-handers, that's for sure. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. This is line to left. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
And this will bear watching as the game goes on. You know, if he's going to have success here, a lot of it's going to hinge on how he can locate his sinker. That one's too far up in the strike zone. A belt-high sinker is not much more than a flat fastball.
Yunel Escobar takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. And here's a ball hit in the air. Richardson on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. Two away.
batting 7.
And this is not an easy play here in right field because he knows that that sidewall is approaching fast, but he's able to concentrate on the ball and check out the wall at the same time, and he makes a nice running catch near the line.
In now, Lee. Sent out to straightaway center field. Ellsbury is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for Tampa. They're down 4-0. Alcides Escobar will step in to kick off the inning with Alex Rodriguez waiting on deck for the Yankees. Line to the right side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Yeah, more trouble here to start the third inning, and trouble's been his middle name so far. You see the line. That's through just 2 innings of work now. And the way things are going, he may not be sticking around a whole lot longer.
Into the box now, Alex Rodriguez. He reached on a single in his first try. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss by A-Rod, so he becomes a strikeout victim here.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Standing in now, Mark Teixeira. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
Well, they're really trying to put the hammer to him here in the early part of this ball game. This moves another runner into scoring position, and they're threatening to add on to their already good-sized lead.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Tapped out in front of home. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez stands in another RBI spot. He's already got 3 in the game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure how many good pitches he's going to see right here. He's been too much of a factor in this game. I wouldn't pitch to him.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
And this guy has done it all at the plate so far. Another RBI. His 4th of the game. He's driven in 4 of their 5 runs. Not too bad.
Kelly Johnson steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Gloved by Loney. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
And you start to wonder if maybe this guy on the mound here, I don't know, broke a mirror this morning or opened up an umbrella inside. Maybe he walked under a ladder because everything's gone against him so far. And this, too, is going to go as an infield single.
Anton Richardson stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And, you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Hit to first. Loney's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for one. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 5, the Rays nothing. Eric Kearns will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Batting ninth, right fielder, Thomas.
Stepping in, Thomas Kennedy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline. Johnson is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 8, Desmond Jennings.
Desmond Jennings will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Drilled to the left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Yeah, that's a 2-out hit here in the third inning. Maybe just a little something to get this guy out of his early comfort zone and put him into the stretch.
David DeJesus stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
There's some managers out there who'd say, we're already down a few runs here early. Let's not take too many chances on the base pass, but not this guy. He's not afraid to give his guys free rein out there, and this time it works out for him.
Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Sanchez has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Yangervis Solarte is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. Here's the 1-1 delivery. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Gotta say, they've done a pretty nice job laying off that tough changeup.
And I think you have to give some credit to that hitting coach. He's tried to tell him that pitch is not going to be a strike. You got to wait and make him bring something up in the zone.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on, leading off the inning.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Here's Zobrist now at second. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
How about it? Left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Digging in, Brett Gardner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Jacoby Ellsbury will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there he goes towards second. Grounded up the first baseline. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And I think there's 2 ways you can kind of look at this hit by pitch. On the one hand, it's a little suspicious simply because these guys have scored so many runs already. But at the same time, at some point, you've got to put a stop to guys diving out over the plate. And this may be that time.
Nick Vargas is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Alcides Escobar will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone.
Well, you know he's feeling good at the plate, so he's already got 2 hits in this game, looking for another one.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Now both runners are breaking. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he'll just hang on as both runners move into scoring position now.
And we're going to take a good look at this double steal from the camera well up here near us. You can see that both guys get about the same jump, and that moves each of them into scoring position now with just 1 out.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Hit to third. Lee scoops it up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Yeah, and unless he was going on his own down there at third, they were using that contact play where you're told wherever and whenever the ball's hit, you're off and running. You're not even paying attention to what's going on. You've got to go. They love to play an aggressive style on the bases, and it gets them a run right there.
Into the box now, Alex Rodriguez. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. Joyce coming on, and the inning is over. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Yankees 6, the Rays nothing. Matt Joyce will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just one run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
2-2.
Set to deal on 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Yep, another good job right there to get that first out. And you can pretty much bet he's probably thinking to himself, anytime my boys get me 6 runs of support, I think we're going to be okay. This is a pretty tough hole to climb out of now.
Striding into the box, Ben Zobrist. He flew out in his last at-bat. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Stepping in now, James Loney. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Looking to avoid his first walk. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Just the first walk he's given up here so far to go along with just the 2 hits. So he's been pretty well in command throughout this entire start.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
Yeah.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
And now, 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Full count. Here it comes. And another foul ball. Here comes the payoff pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
First and second now after the walk, and they haven't gotten much going offensively against this guy at all. So this is about as good an opportunity as they've had.
Lee gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
fastball. Close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
2 balls,
And one thing you
strike.
can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
To 2-2 now.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
2 down, runners at first and second. Chopped foul right at home plate. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Eric Kearns is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a pretty decent at-bat. As I remember, he saw a lot of pitches and really made the guy on the mound earn that strikeout.
And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
And whatever you do, you can't let that previous call eat at you. You've got to come back with your best pitch here on 3-1.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rays leave them loaded. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. The first baseman, Mark Teixeira, heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Good battle. Count remains full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Down the third baseline. To his right, Lee. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Into the box, Kelly Johnson. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Six runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 6-0. Thomas Kennedy will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
A little bouncer. Sanchez gonna have to hurry. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 8, Desmond Jennings.
Desmond Jennings will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Sinker misses, ball 4.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter,
David DeJesus will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy's really seeing the ball well.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Bounced weakly near the plate. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. A little tapper. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Yeah, and the only silver lining to this offensively is that you get that guy up to second base, and now he's in scoring position with 2 outs. But I would doubt seriously that that was his intention.
Matt Joyce will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Here's the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
And this is something we've seen before. He'll be sailing along, then all of a sudden his control will completely desert him. Not sure if that's a physical deal or a mental deal, but either way, it's not a good sign.
Ben Zobrist digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. 2 men are on with 2 men out. skied into straightaway right. Richardson moves over. And that's the third out. A couple of walks, but no damage. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Anton Richardson will start things out for the Yankees here in their half of the sixth. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. On the ground to the left side. Lee is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Pretty good work out of the bullpen, as you see there. He got called in much earlier than I'm sure he expected, but he's given him a real lift so far.
Yonhervis Solarte will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Jennings on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. Around first, on his way to second now. Around second. He'll try for third. The relay throw. The tag, and he's out at third. And a poor decision to try to stretch it that time.
Well, once this ball got out there, you figured it was a sure double, but he decided to risk it and try for three. It was a pretty big gamble to take when you're already in scoring position, and here it doesn't pay off.
In now, Brett Gardner. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, great stop by Escobar. It's late. He's safe.
Oh, love the effort, though.
Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with two away. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back easily. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop
Alcides Escobar strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Tap fouled at home plate. Ready with the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
2 down, runners at first and second. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Good job of holding up right there. That would have been the inning.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
now batting, the designated hitter,
Francisco Rodriguez will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here.
Francisco Rodriguez.
Alex Rodriguez will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. 2 out, bases loaded. Up high, 2-1 now.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
And the pitch on 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And I'll tell you, this is an inning that you really don't want to continue any further. So this next pitch really needs to be a strike.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Loney is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Yankees leave them loaded, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. James Loney will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
One and one, here it comes. Chopped toward the second baseman. Solarte bare hands it. It's in time.
Oh, what a play. And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Standing in now, Yunel Escobar. And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
Yeah, even though he walks him here, that's not really a terrible pitch. I don't think it's a strike, but it's definitely a pitch you'll get a lot of guys to wave at. Sometimes it's okay to keep trying to get guys to chase on 3 and 2.
Ivan Nova will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Ivan Nova.
Lee will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Runners on first with 1 down. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
And this is pretty much what you call getting into a guy's kitchen. You can see pieces of the bat go everywhere, and he winds up with this little humpback liner for an out. As an infielder, you just got to make sure that the thing you're catching is made out of cowhide with stitches on it, and not out of maple, or you might be wearing the stitches.
Into the box now, Eric Kearns. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just one swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
2-1, here it is. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time, ball 3.
Well, I think he got the pitch he was looking for right there, but not in the right location. So that's a great job of just holding up the swing.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Number 5,
Thomas Kennedy will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Here it comes on 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fouled back. Ready on 1-2. Another one sent foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rays strand a pair. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Mark Teixeira is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Gary Sanchez will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Grounded to third. A dive. He's got it. One there. Safe.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
Great effort defensively and a nice job of hustling down the line there.
Oh, man, I'm going to give him a 9.5 on that play. He'd probably get a 10 if they could have turned 2 there, but I'll tell you, just getting the force at second was good enough for me.
Into the box, Kelly Johnson. He pulls this one into right, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the 2nd out.
Now batting, right fielder, Anton Richardson.
Anton Richardson will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Taken in by Zobrist. Throw on to the first baseman Loney, and the side is retired. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them. The Yankees lead this one 6-0. Leading off the inning, Desmond Jennings, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out, so this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Swing and a miss, and they'll keep Jennings off base as he's retired for the first out.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
In now, David DeJesus. And ball 3 now to DeJesus as he looks to work his way aboard.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that one is a called strike as he's rebounded to run it full now, 3-2.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Hit hard to short. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Settling in now, Matt Joyce. He drew a walk his first time up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's smoked, but right into the shift. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Yangervis Solarte will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded by Escobar. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. A look at our line score from Tropicana Field. The Yankees should feel comfortable here, seeing as though they train just a few miles from here in the spring, and they lead here as we play the 8th inning. Brett Gardner steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Payoff pitch on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Joyce is there. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Jacoby Ellsbury digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing as he pulls this one down the line in right. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. Now Ellsbury's looking for 3. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, this is all about risk-reward here. It's spectacular if you get a glove on it. If not, you got to get up off the deck and chase it down.
Stepping in now, Alcides Escobar. Hit hard to the right side. Backhanded. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Ben Zobrist digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Looney.
Standing in now, James Loney. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Yunel Escobar will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Nighttime here in the Tampa Bay St. Pete area as we welcome you back for the 8th in this one on the show. Alex Rodriguez stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Little chopper back his way. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The first baseman, number 25, Mark Teixeira.
One away, and the dangerous Mark Teixeira stands in. Reached on a walk in his last trip. And Teixeira wisely lays off that one as it misses for ball 4.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with 1 away.
Gary Sanchez strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The set and the 2-1 pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Jennings going back. Still ranging back. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
This is a classic example of losing your composure after a bad call. Now, he's still teed off about that last pitch, so he doesn't concentrate on his location, and this is going to make him even madder now.
Into the box now, Kelly Johnson. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Joyce has a read on it. 2 gone.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Anton Richardson struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go 0 for, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
1-1, here it is. Line drive to center field. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Well, they haven't really needed him so far, but he finally comes through here to wipe out that 0-fer in his 5th try.
Yonhervis Solarte will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2-1's the count.
Throw over to first. Back in standing.
Keeping an eye on him.
2 out with the man at first. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Loney has got it, and the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Last chance for the Rays coming up. It's the Yankees 8, the Rays nothing. Lee will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yep, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Set to deliver on 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Richardson ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, these guys still have some work to do, but this is a good start. Leadoff home run, cuts 1 off the lead, but they're still going to need to manufacture a few more to get back in this ball game.
Eric Kearns will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
No outs, nobody on. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Well, this guy on the mound right now isn't fooling anybody to start this inning. The home run was clearly hammered, and this ball's hit even harder, but with just a more favorable result out there on the mound.
In now, Thomas Kennedy. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, he's made 5 or 6 quality pitches in this inning, but he just made the one bad one. And you can bet that's the one he's going to remember when he gets back to the dugout. Good job here, though, because he bounced back to retire the next 2 guys that he faced.
Stepping in now, Desmond Jennings. Swinging a shot back up the middle. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
I tell you, he has not looked like a 220 hitter to me. This is his second hit of the ball game, and he smoked this one pretty good.
David DeJesus strides in, grounded out his last time through. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Hey, that's a great job to work out the walk there. That's one thing managers like to see. You got to die hard at the plate, even down to your final out. You never know in this game.
Matt Joyce stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Now 3-1. You can afford to look middle in and really turn on something if you get it.
Here it is on 3-1. Line drive to left. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, what a nice job to come in here and finish this one off. And with that, he picks up career save number 1. So nice going.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, well, he really drove the ball well in this one. Winds up finishing with 6 RBIs. I'd say that's a pretty good day's work.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top 8-1. Good night from Tampa.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Rays, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base.